Hey everyone, this is your video for Unit 1 Plate Tectonics, Lesson 1, Day 1. Lesson 1 is divided into 2 different days, but today we're just going to focus on the first half of this lesson. So during this video, I'm going to go over a few things, and there's going to be times where I'm going to pause, and I'm going to need you guys to go do something in your digital notebook, and then come back to the video for the next step in your lesson. Okay? So our essential question for this lesson is what causes Mount Everest to move in different ways. All right, so in order to do that, we need to take a look at a few different things and kind of get a better understanding on what they're talking about. Okay, so before we get started, I want you guys to open up your new digital notebook. Okay, it is on Google Classroom. If you opened up the assignment for today, there was a link to that digital notebook. Okay, this is what it looks like, and I'm going to go ahead and split my screens so that way I can pull up the notebook and my slides. Okay, so as you can see, I have slides on one side and your notebook on the other. Okay, so we have our notebook over here. This is what it looks like. There's only a few slides, and I'm going to show you guys how to add slides as you go. And let me just preface real quick before I continue. If you hear noises in the background, I'm at my house, so you may hear my dogs here and there making noises or playing with a toy. So I hope that it is not bothersome to y'all. So let's go ahead and take a look at our anchor phenomenon. So our anchor phenomenon, this is the question we want to answer by the end of the unit, is how and why does Earth's surface change? Okay, how does that happen and why does it happen? Okay, so what I want you to do here is I want you to pause and type that question into slide 2. All right, now that you've had your anchor phenomenon typed in, let's go ahead and head to slide 3 of our interactive notebook. So now you're going to have the opportunity to explore your anchor phenomenon, okay? And you're going to do that in 3 different ways, okay? You're going to explore our anchor phenomenon with one, not just one, but 2 different videos, which are very short clips, and a reading. The reading is in your digital notebook, okay? So when you go over to your digital notebook here, okay, when you scroll over in this green box right here, you're going to see the 2 links for your videos, okay? Watch those first, fill out this notice and wonder chart right here on slide 3. When you get done with that, you're going to go to slide 4. This is where your passage starts, okay? It is editable. You can highlight, you can underline, mark important pieces. I want you to read through it. It's going to be slide 4, 5, and the top of slide 6. And then at the end of slide 6 is another notice and wonder chart that you're going to fill in based only on the reading. So the first notice and wonder chart on slide 3, that is for video 1 and video 2. And for the reading, your notice and wonder chart is on slide 6. So take a moment now, go ahead and pause this video and go work on video 1, video 2, and your reading, and fill out both of those charts. After you guys complete those 2 notice and wonder charts, I'm going to take some of that information from you and I'm going to put it together in a main notice and wonder chart. And before the next video or the next lesson that we do together, I want to go over that with you guys and talk about what everybody noticed and what some of our wonders were. This is definitely going to help us when we start looking at our driving question board, okay? And then the last thing I want you guys to do during today's lesson is I want you to create a model. Now, those of you that have had me before, we have done initial models before, okay? We have taken our exploration of an anchor chart and we have created those initial models of what we think is going on. So what I want you guys to do is use what you noticed in the video clips and read in the article Use your notice and wonder chart to develop an initial model for what typically happens to Mount Everest year after year, and without earthquakes like this one. Try to include what you think is causing Mount Everest to get taller each year and what is causing it to move slightly northeast every year. So when I look at your models, they should answer these two questions for me. How does Mount Everest get taller? And the second question is, how could Mount Everest move to the northeast a little each year? Now remember, models need labels, they need explanations, and they need to be clear. Here's what I want you to do for that model. All right? I want you to do the model on paper. It is going to be so much easier for you to draw on paper. After you draw it on paper, you're going to take a picture of it on your Chromebook camera. Make sure it's in the shot. Make sure it's clear. Make sure I can pull it up and read it and see everything on your model. Then you're going to insert that image onto this slide 7. Okay? This box over here tells you exactly how to do that. If you have trouble, just let me know, and I'll try and walk you through it. Okay? It's not hard. If you can't figure out how to insert it here, you're more than welcome to insert it as an attachment on the assignment for today, and I can help you get it put on there. Okay? As you can hear, one of my dogs is in the background. So that is what I want you guys to do for your lesson today. Type your anchor phenomenon. Do your notice and wonder chart for both videos. Read through our passage. And do your notice and wonder chart for your passage. And then you're going to create your initial model of what you think is happening. Draw out what you think is going on, what is happening based on what you saw in the videos and what you read in the reading. Remember, if you have any questions, leave me a private comment on today's assignment. All right? Good luck, and you guys have a great day.